Happy day 17. Today we continue on with working with the Pitta dosha within us. I'm going to need you to make sure you've got your strap today, and as always having your 2 blocks handy for support if you need. So we're going to begin laying down on our backs and just bringing your strap down with you. Just placing your strap off to the side so it's easy for you to reach when we need it. And here, extending legs out long. We're going to bring both of our hands onto our belly. It's that main area where the Pitta dosha lives or likes to be. When our doshas get out of balance, they tend to move or manifest to a different area. And that's where they can be a little bit unhappy. Just starting to feel the breath moving underneath the palm of your hands. And starting to create a little more space around the organs in the belly, deepening the inhale breath, expanding belly to sky. And feeling the palms fall back closer towards the spine as you exhale, the tummy softens. Breathing deep into belly. Navel draws back towards the spine. We exhale, belly softens. As you stick with this rhythm of breath underneath the palms, just noticing how your mind is today. Noticing if you've arrived with any sort of expectation on yourself, on your practice. It is the Pitta within us that is that fire, that intensity or that sharpness that can become quite critical. It can come quite competitive. And sometimes we can take that imbalance or that tendency into our yoga practice, which certainly is not what yoga is about. So I just want you to really focus throughout practice today where those Pitta tendencies may be arising, where you're trying to push harder as though it's some sort of competition. Maybe you've decided to have that competition with yourself. Can you be aware when this is showing up and allow that to pass? Come back to just observing without any judgment, without being critical of your body, of how it feels today, how it's moving. We're just here to simply be and guide our energy to provoke a state of balance. Just a couple more deep breaths here, connecting to the belly. Our Pitta playing a huge part in digestion, that fire that burns up all of the food. We'll just continue to nourish this area by sticking with a lot of twisting, a lot of compressing the belly, a lot of folding into the belly. And at the same time being mindful of not pushing, coming back to yielding, to softening, to observing, allowing that Pitta competitiveness to stay off of our mat. So on your next inhale, starting to reach your arms up and overhead, finding a full body stretch, pointing out through the toes, be a little arch of the spine. And then on your exhale breath, giving the right knee a hug in toward your chest. So here, gentle compression of the belly straight up to begin. And finding a little roll out through the right ankle, circling through the toes, going in one direction, And taking that circle back into the opposite direction. And bending into the left knee, place the sole of the foot down. We're finding our reclined pigeon, bringing the right ankle to the left thigh, gently pressing right knee away. And threading the right arm between the gap of the legs, we start to draw the left knee in towards the chest. So keeping a flex through both of the feet here. Think about drawing the right knee away from your body and the left knee into your body to deepen this stretch. And again, notice how hard you're trying to push and pull here. Can you find that middle ground of guiding the body but not trying to strain the body? And coming into our first twist here, keep the figure 4 shape of the legs, so bringing the arms out into a T position and coming to drop the sole of the right foot over towards the left. Still here, drawing the right knee away from the body, we can use the left hand to bind with the right ankle as an anchor. And maybe here you turn to gaze over to the right fingertips. And releasing back through center, still with right ankle stacked on top of left thigh. We're grabbing a hold of our strap and then coming to draw right knee back into chest, placing the strap around the sole of the foot, extending the right leg high. Flexing the toes down towards the face, take a full breath in. As you exhale, we draw down on the strap just a little bit more. 2 more breaths to hold here. Relax the shoulders. Again, notice how tight you're gripping the strap. Finding middle ground. Breath can still move easy through the body. We're not trying to force the toe to the head. We're just allowing it to happen over time. We can keep a bend in the left leg, or we can start to lengthen through the left leg, making sure we're flexing toes towards the face. And placing both ends of the strap into the left hand. Gentle tuck of left hip underneath right. We find a twist. Extending right arm long, right leg over towards the left. And using your next inhale breath, floating the leg back up towards the sky. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, one last little pull down on the strap. And releasing the strap from around the foot, we're keeping right leg extended up towards the sky. Arms reach up and overhead, take an inhale. Then as you exhale, come to send your toes, your fingers, down towards your left toes as you lift the shoulder blades just off of the mat. From here, keeping left leg grounded, or maybe you come to hover left leg from the mat. Take a breath in. Then as you exhale, we scissor the legs. Left leg comes high, we extend right leg to hover. Exhale, we switch. Inhale. Exhale, switch. Inhale to hold. Exhale, switch. Right leg floats high. One more inhale. Exhale to switch. Take a breath in. And releasing the sole of right foot down, we place the left ankle behind the right thigh, releasing the back of the head to the earth. Figure 4, recline pigeon, left arm comes between the gap of the legs. We're sending left knee away from the body, drawing right knee into chest. And arms come out into a T, keeping the figure 4 shape of the legs. We drop left foot over towards the right. Through center. Holding onto our strap, hooking around the sole of the foot, we inhale, left leg extends high. Flexing toes down towards the face, nice hammy stretch here as we gently guide the strap towards us, the foot down towards us, trying to keep both of the hips grounded to the mat. Taking a full breath in. Nice long exhale, maybe a little more pressure. Maybe next inhale, we extend that right leg long. You're welcome to keep the bend in the knee. Flexing through both of the feet, one more inhale. Exhale, we draw down a little more. Both ends of the strap come into the right hand. We take our twist, stacking right hip on top of left fingertip. Rises high, we realign the hips through center, releasing strap off to the side, maybe even giving a little toss towards the top of your mat so it's ready for later on in class. And we reach arms up and overhead as we inhale. Then exhale, lifting shoulder blades off of the mat, send fingertips down towards the right toes. Option to keep leg grounded, or we come to hover the legs to scissor. Take a breath in. Exhale, switch. Inhale. Exhale, switch. Inhale. Exhale to switch. Inhale, hold. Exhale. Taking a breath in. Exhale to switch. Inhale. This time we're drawing left leg all the way up towards the right, both soles of feet facing towards the sky. Starting to send fingertips up towards the toes. Can you try and reach for your toes? Nice V shape here. Take a breath in. Then as you exhale, come to hover into a dish. Again, we can bend the knees, keep the legs to the ground if that feels okay, and just use the upper body. Take one more inhale. Then exhale, release all the way down to your back. Full body stretch, inhale to reach. Then exhale, using hands or tracing fingertips across the sky as you start to tuck the chin, rising, rolling to your seat. Lifting up nice and tall as we inhale, both sit bones are grounded here. Then exhale, hinge to fold forward. Inhale, reaching high, finding your L sit. Then exhale, tucking the tail under, we slowly roll down onto our spine. Inhale, full body stretch. Exhale, brushing fingertips across the sky, tuck the chin, we roll and rise to seat. Again, we can use our hands to guide, lift tall, inhale. Exhale, folding forward. One more round, inhale. Maybe this time, see if you can keep your biceps beside the ears. It's going to make it a little bit stronger for our core. And inhale, reaching long. Exhale, drawing up again, biceps beside the ears. Lift tall, inhale. Exhale, hinge, folding forward. So you can use your strap here around the feet to bind if you like, or we can bind with hands, or just sending hands beside the legs. And on your next inhale, start to rise back into your seat, bringing the sole of the left foot inside the right inner thigh. Taking a breath in as you inhale. Exhale, release, folding forward. Placing the left hand outside of the right foot. We're finding a twist as we inhale. Option to hold here or start to rise and lift onto your sit bone, hovering that right leg off of the mat as you gaze behind. Always the option here to use our strap as well. We can just stay with that right foot grounded. Find a little more length through the spine. Twist a little deeper as you exhale. Full breath in. Then exhale, release, cartwheel that right hand back down towards the right toes. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale, folding forward. And rising back up to your seat, switching sides, we lengthen the left leg long, sole of right foot to left inner thigh. Grounding into each sit bone, left toes flex the face, inhale, long through spine, arms rise. Exhale, hinge to fold. And placing right hand outside the left foot. We lengthen the spine as we inhale. We twist on the exhale, sending left arm behind. We can stay with the left leg grounded, or we start to lean the torso back to rise. Hovering left leg from the mat. Full breath in, ground down, rise through crown. Use your exhale, can you twist deeper? Maybe follow your left fingertips with your gaze. One more inhale. And then exhale, release. We ground that left leg down if we lifted, folding forward. Find a halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold. And rolling back into a seated position, we cross at the ankles, coming forward into our high plank. Hands come underneath shoulders, tucking the toes under. Option to ground the knees and remain in low plank here. Taking a few breaths here to hold, warming up through the arms, the core, whole body working here. Checking in with where the head is in space. And notice if you're really pressing the floor away and kind of holding your breath to hold here, can you soften just a little bit, keep the breath nice and steady. Taking one more inhale and piking the hips high, find a downward facing dog. Nice, pedal out through the feet here. Be rising high up onto the toes, doing whatever feels good for your body. That will make you feel ready to get moving a little more. And just playing around with tapping into that sensation of yielding here in our down dog. Notice what it's like to completely dump and let go and hang in your joints. Notice what it's like to stiffen up, strengthen up, push the earth away and hold and squeeze. And can you find that gentle give to the earth? Let the earth lift you back up. Feel that rebound of energy draw into the body as you give just a little. Remembering that sensation of the block between the thighs. Breath is smooth. And on our next inhale breath, we're lifting onto tiptoes, walking forward to our fold. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale to fold. Circling arms high, inhale, bringing palms to meet overhead. Exhale, swan dive, folding forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold, step the right foot back. Keeping the knee lifted, place the right palm under shoulder, we twist, left fingertips reach high. Exhale, release, frame the front foot, step back to your plank. Shifting weight forward, inhale. Exhale, lower to belly. Rising to your cobra, inhale. Exhale, release. Toes tuck under, hips lift high. Find your downward facing dog. Floating right leg high, inhale. Exhale, tiger curl, right knee to nose. Step the foot between the hands. Taking a twist, right fingertips lift, inhale. Exhale, release to your fold. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Exhale to fold. Circle arms high, inhale. Exhale, swan dive, folding forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold, step the left foot back. We plant left palm, inhale, right fingertips reach to twist. As you exhale, start to soften the left knee down, untuck the toes, strong through the core as you inhale, rise into a twist. Expanding through our wings, right fingertips reach back, left fingertips forward. Taking a full breath in. Twist a little deeper for the exhale. Revolving our low lunge, right hand to the left thigh as you inhale, left fingertips lift. One more inhale, draw navel to spine, protecting lower back here. Then exhale, release, cartwheel the hands. Tucking the left toes under, step back to your plank. Shifting weight forward, inhale. Exhale, lower to belly. Rise into cobra, inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Toes tuck, hips lift high, downward facing dog. Floating left leg, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, tiger curl, left knee to nose, step the foot through. Lower the left knee down, untuck toes, we take our twist. Then strong through belly, coming to rise into our twisted low lunge, left fingertips reach behind. We have a nice wide wingspan. Making sure left knee isn't dropping inwards or outwards. Can you find that nice stack of knee on top of ankle? Full breath in. Twisting a little deeper as you exhale. We revolve left fingertips towards left thigh. We lift right fingertips up and overhead. Lifting into the navel. One more inhale. Exhale, release, cartwheel the hands, frame the front foot. Tucking right toes under, we step forward to our fold. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold. Circling arms high, inhale, palms meet. Exhale, thumbs draw down to heart center. Deep breath in. Release Tadasana, exhale. Circling arms high, inhale. Exhale, swan dive to fold. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale to fold. Stepping the right foot back. Staying in your low runner's lunge. Take a breath in, hands to blocks if we need. Exhale, lengthen left leg long, peel left toes to face. Inhale to lunge. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, finding length. Holding here, left leg long. This time we're lengthening spine as we inhale. So halfway lift sensation. Exhale, folding forward. Two more, ripple through spine. Inhale, find length. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Take a breath in. Then exhale, re-lunge into the left knee. Plant the palms, we step back to plank. Moving through your vinyasa, maybe rising to your upward dog. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Right leg extends, inhale. Tiger curl, right knee to nose, step the foot through. Runner's lunge, take a breath in long through spine. Exhale, we ground the heel, toes, peel to face, right leg lengthens. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale to lengthen. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen, we hold, finding length through the spine, ripple forward, press to crown, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold. One more, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward, take a breath in. Exhale, we re-lunge into right knee, step forward to your fold. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale, folding forward. Circle arms high, inhale, palms meet. Swan dive to fold, exhale. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale, folding forward, we step the left foot back. Taking a breath in, long through spine. Exhale, ground the heel, flex toes to face, folding forward. This time we're bringing left hand under shoulder to block or to mat. Find a twist as you reach the right fingertips high. Keeping gaze down for balance if we need. Maybe gaze up towards right fingertips, drawing right hip back, left hip forward slightly. Keep the breath steady, notice how you're breathing. Maybe you choose to keep a bend in the right knee. No sensation of trying to fight the pose here. Just finding your edge and then allowing the breath to soften off that edge. Taking one more inhale. Exhale, release, frame the front foot, re-lunge into right knee. Step back to your plank. Take your flow, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Floating left leg high, inhale. Exhale, tiger curl, left knee to nose, foot grounds between the hands. Take a breath in. Then exhale, lengthen the left leg long, we fold forward. Long through the spine, inhale. Prepping right hand under shoulder on the block or on the earth. We take our twist, left fingertips lift high. Rolling open through the shoulders, broad through the chest. Try not to lock that left knee joint out too much. Give a little more weight into the right palm to find more lift through the left fingertips. Then can you soften your edges slightly, counterbalancing that quality of vata, which is sharp. Not vata, sorry, pitta. One more breath in. Exhale, release, lunge into the left knee. We step forward to our fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold. Circling arms high. Inhale, palms meet. Exhale, thumbs draw to heart center. Taking a breath in. Arms release down by your side. Exhale to Tadasana. Maybe here hands find your belly. We're just observing once again, breath in and out of belly. Noticing any heat or sensation moving through the body from our twisting, from fairly constant moving there. Sensation of yielding with the earth plane. Softening your critical mind. And becoming aware of the connection of the left foot to earth. I'm going to start to bring ourselves into a standing balance here. Preparing your base is always spread all 5 toes of left foot. Thinking about big toe knuckle, little toe knuckle, heel center. We ground down to lift the inner arch to rise. Nice and strong through left leg without holding your breath. We engage the core, start to draw right knee in towards the belly. Just a gentler twist here to begin. Again, always the option to keep the toe tapped. Bringing left hand outside the thigh, right hand to the hip. This is option 1. Maybe you start to send your chest over towards the right. Maybe you feel steady, you can bring your right fingertips behind. And then option to send your gaze to your back fingertips. And knowing it's okay and very, very normal to wobble and fall out. Just observing your reaction to how it makes you feel. If maybe you feel a little unbalanced, notice what thoughts come into your mind. Is your Pitta maybe starting to get angry? That's a tendency for Pitta. Is anger, it's that fire. Pittas get fiery and frustrated. Whereas Vata, as we talked about, tend to more so worry, be anxious. Just observing how we react. It's okay. Taking one more inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to start to expand both arms wide, so left fingertips start to reach forward. We soften into the left knee. We're taking a big step back, finding our warrior 2. Aligning the right foot parallel to the back of the mat, and we flip the palms to face down towards the earth. Flipping front palm, inhale, reverse warrior, left fingertips reach high. And then exhale to release, find your warrior 2. Pivoting on the back toes, start to sweep right fingertips forward. We find our crescent lunge. Option to lower the knee here. Take a breath in. Exhale, release, folding forward. Step to your fold. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale to fold. We ground into feet, circle arms high, inhale, palms meet. Exhale, thumbs draw to heart center. Switching to the opposite side, awareness of right foot to the earth. Engaging through core, we lift inner arch, stabilizing the ankle. And with our breath still moving steady, we draw the left knee into chest, so we tap the left toes to earth. Left hand to left hip. Right hand to left outer thigh, we start to twist through the torso. Taking that option to extend left fingertips long behind. Maybe the gaze follows. Noticing what rises on this side of the body. Knowing that one side's always going to feel a little bit easier than the other. Just a couple more breaths here to hold. Still breathing steady. And using your next inhale, we reach right fingertips bright and forward. We begin to soften into right knee, finding that big step back, grounding back foot parallel to back of mat, warrior 2, palms flip down. Flipping front palm, we reverse, inhale. Exhale, release, warrior 2. And nice and steady as we pivot on the back toe, finding our crescent or low lunge if we wish to ground the knee. Arms reach high, inhale. Exhale, release, frame the front foot, we step to our fold. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, stepping back to our plank. Moving through our flow here. Breathing in through the nose. Nice and soft on the exhale. One more, breathing in through the nose. Nice and soft on the exhale. Lifting high to the tiptoes, gaze forward. Stepping forward to our fold. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale to fold. And grabbing a hold of our strap as we slowly roll to rise. So coming back to a balance, taking it a little further this time, or sticking with that first option. Our weight starts to draw into the left foot once again. Feel that connection, draw up through the inner arch. We start to hug right knee in towards the chest. Holding here, taking the option for left hand to thigh, we start to hook the strap around the sole of the right foot. Both ends of the strap come into the left hand to right hip. On your next inhale, we extend the right leg long and forward. Holding here, we start to open the chest towards the right. Maybe right fingertips reach behind. Maybe we gaze to backhand. Now, if you have the space in your leg, you don't need to use your strap here. We can find a bind with left hand to the blade edge of the right foot. So just feeling what feels okay for you, and then maybe you gaze behind. Again, we can wobble, we can fall out. We've got the option for hand to knee. Take one more inhale. Full breath out. And either keeping that leg straight or bending the knee. We're transitioning once again to warrior two. So nice and controlled. We float the right leg long behind, ground the foot down, blade edge parallel to back of mat. Gaze turns forward, we flip front palm, inhale, reverse. This time as we exhale, we're finding our half moon pose. So hand to block, maybe to earth if it's in your practice. We bring the block underneath the shoulder, right hand to right hip. We start to extend right leg long behind, parallel to the earth. Keeping gaze down for balance, maybe gaze up towards the sky. Option to reach right fingertips high if we have a nice even stack of hand over left. Knowing that if your hand is close to your foot, you're going to make it harder for yourself. You really want to find the hand right underneath left shoulder. Again, notice what's showing up in your mind. Are you trying to fight this pose? Are you falling out and getting frustrated? Just come back, have another go, take a breath. Every time we give it a go, our body gets stronger, our muscles start to learn the pattern a little more. Sometimes it takes thousands of goes, sometimes it might just take a couple. Sometimes it depends on what happened to us yesterday, how busy our mind is. So many things come to play, especially when it comes to reflect how well our balance is doing on the day. Take one more breath in. Then exhale, we're releasing to find our forward fold. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale to fold. Again, grabbing a hold of your strap if you need. If you'd like to bind the foot, we slowly roll to rise. Maybe setting your other block up ready for your half moon pose on the other side. I should have prepped you for that before. Alright, awareness comes into the right foot this time. We start to shift our weight to right side. Left knee comes in towards the belly. Taking that option for right hand to the thigh if you want to keep a bend in the knee. Otherwise, we hook the strap around the foot. Both ends of the strap come into the right hand. Right hand finds blade, edge of foot if we're going for a bind with body. And we extend the left leg long. We start to send our torso over towards the left, maybe extending left fingertips, maybe gaze follows. Pressing earth away with right leg, finding breath. If you have a wall, we can always use the wall to assist us. So we start to practice. Maybe it's your first time attempting this. So again, no reason to be judgy on yourself. We're just having a little play. Taking one more breath in. And then we start that gentle transition back to our warrior two, floating left leg behind, arms come long. Flipping front palm, inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the hands, grounding right hand underneath the shoulder. We float the left leg. We can always keep it tapped here, just starting to play. Or we try to aim to bring that left leg parallel towards the earth, out from the hip. We flex through the left foot, all 5 toes face towards the left side of the mat. Finding that nice balance of hand underneath the shoulder, left hand to hip, maybe left fingertips reach towards the sky. Allowing your core to help you out a little here, navel to spine. Pressing earth away, find one more inhale. Actually, we might find another round of breath. I feel like I talked a lot on the last side, so we'll try and balance out time just a little bit. Let's go, one more cycle of breath. And then exhale, we release, find your forward fold. Lengthening halfway, inhale. Exhale to fold. Circle arms high, big stretch, bring palms to touch. We're going to slow ourselves down to the floor. Exhale, swan dive to fold. Lifting halfway, inhale, lengthen. Option for one last vinyasa here, or we can just plant the palms and step straight back to downward dog. Have a gentle pedal out through the feet, a little wiggle through the hips. And coming to soften to the knees, untuck the toes, hips draw back towards the heels. Narrow child's pose here, compressing into the belly on the thighs. Lengthening the breath out. Lots of focus there on the balance. To really observe the reaction of those pitta tendencies within us. And slowly rising to a kneeling position. And bringing your left hand to your right knee. We're just going to open through the front of the ankle after all that stability. Nice big stretch. Maybe feeling that into the shin. Ground the right hand behind as you gaze over right shoulders. Gentle twist at the same time. And releasing, moving to the other side, right hand to left knee. Just gently drawing that left knee off of the mat. Support yourself with your left hand as you gaze over left shoulder. And releasing the left knee, dropping your hips to one side, making our way onto our backs. Hugging knees into the chest. Nice rock and roll across the lower back. Final invite for movements that are going to help you feel balanced and ready to take your resting position. Legs long or knees bent. Starting to make your way there now. And finding a beautiful deep breath in through the nose. Softening all of your edges, not only of your body but of your mind. Just allowing yourself to drift here. Finding rest. And feeling breath moving belly. Beautiful stimulated belly. And noticing sensation, heat through the body after working with Pitta. And breathing in through the nose, nice cooling exhale breath out through the mouth. And finishing our practice here on our backs together today. Bringing palms to touch, thumbs to third eye center, repeating in your mind, I create my own reality. Bringing thumbs to your lips, I speak my truth. Bringing thumbs to your heart, I follow my heart. And being mindful today for the rest of your week as to your reaction to things, if they come in a Pitta tendency of anger or frustration, or that strive for perfection. Or maybe you can start to compare what you observed through Vata stage. You tend to become anxious or worry. So enjoy the rest of your day, your evening for 17 out of 30 days of yoga. Namaste.